former minister Manoj Sinha has been appointed the new Lieutenant Governor for Jammu and Kashmir. This is after GC Murmu resigned. That news broke yesterday evening. Let's go across to Sunil Prabhu for more. We're also joined by Nazir on the phone line from Srinagar. But first to you, Sunil, give us the details of this. Mr. Manoj Sinha has been a minister in the union government. He's been a three-time member of parliament as well, and now he's been appointed the LG.
That's right, Gargi. In fact, the message is very loud and clear from Prime Minister Narendra Modi that his mission by appointing Mr. Manoj Sinha, a political appointee, a political worker who has been with the BJP and the RSS for many, many years and decades, is that he will now do the public outreach which was missing in the newly created state of J&K. It's in that context that he would try to see that there is an interface, a political dialogue, elections are due, and it's in that context that this decision has been taken. Having said that, Lieutenant Governor Murmu, who resigned, has been a confidant of Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Home Minister Amit Shah, did an important job during his tenure of ensuring that that bifurcation was smooth between Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. And it's in that context that he is all set now to get a better position as and most likely to be appointed by the President, the Comptroller Auditor General, when Mr. Rajiv Mehrishi retires in the next few days. But definitely for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, for the world, there is a new attempt of a public outreach to reach out to the people of Jammu and Kashmir and see if there is a possibility of a dialogue and then of conducting elections in the state.
All right, Sunil, thanks so much for joining us with that. And Omar Abdullah also tweeted that last night there were one or two names that people were circulating as a done deal, and this name wasn't among them. You can always trust this government to pull an unexpected name out of the hat, contrary to anything sources had planted earlier. Well, let's go across to Nazir for more on this story. Nazir, what is the reaction there in the valley?
Well, as we reported yesterday that GC Murmu has been asked to resign. And yesterday evening, he had no inkling, Raj Bhavan had no inkling that the governor, Lieutenant Governor is being asked to resign. So he submitted his resignation yesterday evening. And now we are hearing Manoj Sinha, a politician, a BJP leader, three-time MP, former minister, will be the new Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. Is it prelude to restoration of state of Jammu and Kashmir now? Because remember, for last 1 month, Prime Minister has met several leaders, and what sources are telling us that the main discussion was about restoration of state. We are hearing that Prime Minister may also visit Srinagar maybe in a week or so. So that is the reports we are hearing. But it is important to note that Lieutenant Governor Murmu was asked to resign, or he resigned on the completion of first year of abrogation of 370. It has a symbolic it has a very symbolic it is a very symbolic value and also a political significance because there have been reports within the government and people have been talking what has happened in the last 1 year. If you see whatever the government has promised about jobs, about development, about investment, not a single thing has happened in the last 1 year. Apart from propaganda, for example, after abrogation of 370, government promised that they are going to fill 50,000 jobs in government. But not a single person has been given job in last 1 year. Not a single. They talked about development. They talked about investment. There are MOUs, of course. But ask any trade body, has any investment come? Not a single rupee. So clearly, see, whatever you talk, besides propaganda apart, nothing has happened on the ground, and people are saying even if the issue is development, there's not a single project worth its name which has happened. So government of India knows it. So the bureaucrat who was made Lieutenant Governor of this place, it has not actually worked, and it's very important to appoint a politician for a sensitive place like Jammu and Kashmir. And now when we see even the BJP, every party have been demanding that that each state should be restored for the Jammu and Kashmir, and sources are telling us. In fact, last month, leader of the opposition Rajya Sabha Ghulam Nabi Azad also met Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and the main discussion was about restoration of the state. So many believe that this could be a prelude to restoration of state, and it's not just a coincidence that Lieutenant Governor Murmu was asked to resign, and a politician has been appointed as Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir on the completion of 1 year of abrogation of 370.